Welcome to our xaitControl for Unity features tutorial series. In this tutorial, I will show you how to use game events in order to trigger AI behavior. I prepared already a small scene that contains a big ground plate, a red soldier entity, and a blue capsule entity. The red soldier entity contains a huge box collider which is later used to trigger a reaction. The scene is already set up with an xaitMap navigation mesh so that both entities can move on the ground plate. For instance, I can control the blue entity by mouse clicking. As the xaitControl for Unity plugin is already imported, I can open the xaitControl editor by clicking on Window, xaitControl Configuration, and then Open FSM. A clean xaitControl Creator project is opened that contains one finite state machine with just a start state. I just give that finite state machine a better name. Now let's add another state to the finite state machine and call it first reaction. The soldier entity should switch from the initial start state to the first reaction state if another entity enters his box collider. To achieve that, I add an event-based transition and choose the built-in Unity onTriggerEnter event. Now I define an action that should be done if the transition is taken. For now, let's just write a Unity debug message. In order to use that FSM, I only need to click the deploy button and all changes will be written directly into the Unity project. In the Unity editor, I can make use of the new FSM by creating an xaitControl script. I can attach that script to the soldier entity as any mono behavior in Unity. When I press play and move the blue entity to the collision box of the soldier entity, you can see the debug message in the console window. Now let's trigger some real behavior instead of a boring message. To do that, I only need to replace the action that belongs to the transition. For example, I can use some built-in functions to send the soldier to the other entity's position. After deploying that change, you can see the new behavior in the Unity editor without changing anything else. Finally, you have seen how to use events to change the state of an xaitControl finite state machine and how to use those changes to trigger AI behavior. That's all for now. Thank you for attention.